Yo, 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 what is going on, party people? It is Tuesday night, so you know what that means. It is time for another exciting episode of Do You Even Transform, bro? Do you?
Do you? Do you?
Sometimes I do.
Yes, sir. Joining us tonight, as you can see, we are being semi-invaded. Some of their crew couldn't make it here tonight because of prior obligations, but we are being invaded by the Friday night guys. Want to join us tonight is the Realmhatten Project. Say what's up to Joe and EVW. Say what's up to the people, guys.
What's up, everyone? Worlds are colliding. The incursion has begun. I am so excited to talk about this.
Yeah, I promise me
Can't wait.
We won't tear up your timeline. We'll leave the timeline intact when we're done. Joe, say what's up to the people, man.
Joe, you can't hear you, bud.
That would be it.
There you go.
Hey, look at that, buttons and things. Hey, just thrilled to be here, y'all. Just
Thought the dog unplugged you.
Yeah, no. The other one started going off. This one's quiet. So we're like I said, but yeah, happy to be here. What's up, everyone?
Yeah, man. Welcome. This is your first time hanging out with us, man. So we promise to treat you right.
Be gentle.
Yeah, be gentle. We'll send you back to your people. Okay.
Yeah. Don't make me do the walk of shame.
No, I hear you, man. And then also joining us tonight, we got Scott. Scott is in the building with us tonight.
I is here.
You are here. And we also got Derek B. Say what's up to the people, buddy.
What's up, everybody?
Missing in action tonight is Rusty. He is also on assignment. He is camping this week. He forgot somehow that he was camping this week.
You just randomly up in the woods.
Oh no!
How do you forget
Okay.
to go camping? Please forget when you're camping.
Listen,
That's
man,
an outdoor activity.
I have no clue. But shout out to him.
Every time I think of Canada, all I think is outdoor wilderness anyway. So.
Bruh, so listen, I'll get to it in my week, but we drove up through Canada to get to Niagara Falls, and man, when I tell you, it's nothing but like farmland. It's like driving through Ohio and Indiana.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, it is. It is.
I wouldn't wish that upon anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, their interstates are literally all farmland. That's it. And I can see why they export a lot of agriculture, because it's a lot of vegetables and probably soybeans and stuff. They did remind me of like driving to northern Michigan and Ohio and stuff like that. It's just a lot of farmland, lots going on up there. But yeah, man, but without further ado, let's go ahead, because we got a pretty heavy topic tonight. So we're going to cut out a lot of segments, but we can't pass up figuring out how our dudes' weeks were. So let's start with our special guest, Joe, man. How you been?
Dude, I can't complain, just working, living the dream. Like I said, I got a test drive dog down below me here. We just picked her up at 5 o'clock today.
Dang,
so she's settling in. That's going to see how that new adventure goes. So far, her and the other dogs and whatever been getting along and whatnot, and getting ready for RetroCon here in a couple weeks. Thrilled about that, seeing some people. Nice. So not too bad.
How many dogs you got in the house now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What was that, Wolfie?
How many dogs you got in the house now?
Just two.
Just two. Okay.
Just two.
Where is RetroCon?
So the best it's Oaks, PA, which is essentially when you drive into NJCC, you got to come through Pennsylvania or Philadelphia.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Basically where NJCC is, but on the opposite side of Philly. So if you're coming in on the turnpike, it's like you'll see a sign for King of Prussia. It's that area.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar. All right, that's what's up, man. Well, I hope you guys have a good time with that. For everybody that's going, have fun. For me, I've never been, so maybe one day. Maybe.
You got a smart ass in the chat squad, Logan.
Yeah, that's all right. Next time I see him, I promise to kick him in the kneecap. All right, EVW, man, how you been, bro?
I've been good. I'm glad to be back in the United States for more than a week. Mm-hmm. I was also out in the world. I was in Mexico. The longest week of my life. Then I went to Canada, so north, south, east, west. I am everywhere.
Mr. Wolfie, we love the best.
I want you to do that every Friday.
Exactly.
But no, man, it's good to be back. I was up north a little bit. I didn't get to go to Niagara Falls, but I took a little trip to Ontario for work, came back. happy to be back, man. Nice to relax. I hope it's for a little bit.
Niagara Falls, Ontario is actually pretty large. I didn't realize how big Ontario is. So it's like if you think about, I guess, Michigan, so to speak, it's or whatever state you live in. Like Ontario is like a state, but they call it a province. And it's huge because it has like London, Ontario, Windsor, Ontario, which is right from across the water, and then Niagara Falls is a part of Ontario. And I want to say Toronto might be part of Ontario as well.
It is.
So it's huge. It spans a lot of landmass. But did you get a chance to see anything cool while you were up there?
No, it was a short trip. I was in and out in 2 days. So no, not much. But sometimes that's how trips are.
Yeah, no, I feel you there. And sometimes for the best. Some of these places you don't want to be in longer than you have to be anyway.
After that week in Mexico, I was good with being bored.
I bet, bro.
You were happy to get out of that donkey costume, I bet.
As long as you ain't drink the water, man, you came back all right. Don't drink the water. you be sick.
They're not lying when they say that too. I was there years ago and I accidentally drank the water. I was sick for a week.
I feel like accidentally drinking the water is accidentally forgetting to go camping.
Well, I mean, it depends on how long.
That's fair.
Whoops.
That's fair.
Oh no, it got in my mouth.
The water and the ice, is the ice the same way, or is the ice filtered?
I believe the ice is filtered.
Okay.
Because I've had it in my drink before with no problem.
I'm pretty sure one year I'll get down there. I've never been to Mexico, and I hear
Realmcation.
Listen, I like the Caribbean islands, bro. It's a lot to look at, but it's fun down there. Yeah, Scott know what I'm talking about. A lot to look at. All right, man. Well, let's go ahead and get to you, Scott, man. How you been, bud?
Good. We survived my wife's heart scare a few weeks ago.
Yes.
And, of course, last time I was here, I broadcasted from the
hospital.
The hospital, that's right.
Like a
because that's how freaking committed I am. No,
got his priorities straight. Keep it down, baby. I'm podcasting.
We're heading out to Omaha here this weekend to spend some time with the kids, and looking forward to.
Tell them they want to come down there to Dallas. Don't nobody want to go back to Omaha.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Speaking of cornfields, cornfields and potatoes.
Yeah.
Don't nobody.
What toy shops in Omaha?
There are no toy shops in Omaha. There are no cons in Omaha.
No, I've been to one. You got a couple.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, promise.
Are you sure they weren't just comic shops trying to masquerade?
No, they were legit. They were legit toys. I didn't buy anything, but nice. No, I did. I bought a G1 Sub Marauder there. Yeah.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Oh, snap!
I swear to God.
Hey, listen, there's hidden gems everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's something in the silly state of Ohio.
It always makes my wife mad when I say that.
Oh, where is they keep going to down in?
Say what now?
I'm thinking. Never mind. Ignore me.
All right, but that's it for you, Scott.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't have a lot going on. Work. That's it. All
right, fair enough, man. What about you, Derek? Who is this saying ETR fan, man? Bro, this is Tuesday.
Bro,
no offense to Monday, but this is Tuesday.
Do you even transform?
Wow.
Here to get my Tuesday transform. What up, Blue?
Do you even this dude?
Do you?
He's transforming his Monday into Tuesday. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
I guess that is a thing. I guess
it happens.
Yeah, around midnight.
Check the title. Check the intro when it ran.
Well, Derek, what happened to you last night, bro? What happened to you? I saw a video.
So failure of sound checks and all that good stuff. I didn't get a chance to
not your mic.
Nice.
But your mic, I heard, was spring loaded. I saw a video.
Oh yeah, I got hit. So in me trying to disconnect the cord from the I was trying to do a reset of the microphone. What I did was because my mic is on a driver. Like
his driver literally just went off the road.
So when I was pulling the cord I forgot that you have to, with this one, there's a release button that you have to press down first before you do that. And then in the midst of me doing that, I popped myself on the lip. On the mic. I was like, yeah. I was like, God, I just hit myself with the mic.
I missed
it. But anyway,
I missed it last night because I was asleep by then, and so of course my boy Greg, shout out to Greg, he in the chat. He hit me up and was like, "Hey man, I just want to make sure Derek okay." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Yeah, his mic was trash last night," but he was like, "No, not that." And then he sends this picture, and oh my God, I'm cracking up. Oh my God! But I'm glad he was okay though. I'm glad he okay. Everybody has their moment.
Eric, I'm glad that was the highlight of your day. I appreciate that.
That was funny. I love you, bro, but that was hilarious. Hey, listen, everybody get one, bro.
Everybody gets one, and my tooth got chipped in the process too, just a tiny bit. Like
did it for real?
I chipped. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit.
Hey, we can fix that.
This thing ain't all foam, so yeah. But but getting off of that for a minute.
Yeah,
forever. As a matter of fact, the weekend was great. The last 2 weeks was cool. Gabby started school today, so that was cool. But first day of school, she gets a dress code violation
already.
So what I didn't know is that because they wear uniforms at school, so they have to have a uniform code. So she decided this year she wanted to do skirts and everything. Now skirts and dresses are fine, they're always skirts, but in this case it was it didn't meet the length requirement. So when she was with me, I didn't know she
accidentally.
Yeah, basically. Anyway, so God damn it, Joe! I forgot Joe was on tonight. Let me adjust this story.
You forgot he was around
every Friday with this one.
Yeah. Buckle up your seats, everybody. It's gonna be a long night. But anyway, so she calls me and tell me I'm in the office. A bunch of girls that are in the office with him because all of them are in dress code violation. And I get on the phone with the assistant principal. He knows when he said, "Mr. Bixby, I'm sorry. Look, I gotta follow the rules. We never have any trouble with Gabby, but she's not the only one in here. There's a bunch of girls in here that has to get, the uniform straight." I said, "Okay, so what do you need?" And then he said, "Just bring, the change of clothes." And I had to call my ex and tell her, "Hey, there's a situation at the school. I need you to get her pants together so I can come up there, pick them up, and take them up there." And she was like, "Bet." So it took me forever to get up there because of the traffic and everything. This girl is literally calling me every 10 minutes. "You here yet? Are you here yet?" I'm like, "Gabby, I'm in traffic. I'll get there when I get there." So
girl, I ain't wear the wrong clothes to school.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm supposed to be at work or on the Xbox, depending on what the situation
Lord
is.
Jesus.
So, so I finally get up there and I'm looking at this skirt. I'm just like, "Who bought you this skirt?" She said, "Mom did." And I was just like, "This skirt is way too short. I don't care about the school standards. This is too short for my standards."
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is take these pants, go ahead and go change, and you take those and the rest of them skirts that your mother bought, you tell her that, you're taking them all back and you're going to get a longer set. I'm dad. I don't give a fuck about anybody else's standards. If it doesn't meet my standards, because, usually my standards is the extra from what theirs is, so it's just like, okay, well, you get these pants. And then, he was talking about they can wear leggings. And I was like, she ain't wearing this skirt no more. You ain't got to worry about seeing her in this no more.
He's saying, I guess he's saying she could have wore at least some leggings with it. She didn't have on leggings with it. And
exactly. Well, again, again, it was just too short. So I was nah, you gone. No.
Who wears short shorts? Not my kid.
Not mine.
Not mine. Nope. But at the same time, she's gonna have an awesome year. She told me about her first day. We had a conversation today about it, and then she was telling me how her classes were, and her teachers, and the things that she noticed that she had concerns about, and we talked through it. But ultimately she had a great day, although she missed her first class because of that whole situation. She'll get to go in tomorrow, and because she found out she's in two government classes that she thinks are the same. I'm like, nah, just check it out before you actually make a decision about that, because you don't know that although they're two U.S. government classes, they may be different. So just make sure, and it's just make
this
sure.
First year of high school?
No. This is their second year of high school.
Second year? No,
so
typically they're not the same class. Like you shouldn't have.
No, that's what I told. That's why I told her that.
Yeah.
I told her that. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be different. So she, yeah. But yeah, man, it was an interesting week all the way up to this morning, and got through the work day, and then now I'm here, ready to transform my Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
We get into this as we bust out this topic. So,
yes, sir. Well, to answer this real quick question from the chat, a lot of us will be there, down in at TFCon Chicago. I don't know how many of us, but I know I'll be there for Saturday only because it's close enough to my house to where I can drive, and then I'll head back and I'll need to be paying for a hotel. But I know Derek's gonna be there.
I'll be there the entire time.
They're supposed to be there from the West Coast as well. Bobby should be there as well. I think Jonathan Walker, that's his backyard, so he'll make an appearance. And Jonathan Williams, all the way from California, I think he's going in, and some of the Marauder guys as well. So should be a good amount of people there.
Yeah, Chris gonna be there. He's coming
Chris,
up
from the Marauders.
Chris Horton, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
He said he's gonna be there. And so I'm looking forward to seeing everybody, man.
Yeah, but, Sanjay's gonna be there. The ERC guys will definitely be there.
Gonna be there. They're gonna have to get together.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have a T-shirt.
Yeah,
they are.
They got a T-shirt.
I hope their get together is Saturday and not Friday.
Right.
So I want to show up. To that and then head back home.
Yep. So guess what?
What up?
In regards to that trip, Sean and I decided that instead of flying, we're gonna drive.
What? You?
Yeah. We're gonna drive up there.
From Maryland?
Y'all make sure y'all chronicle that.
I was like, Eric does this all the time. We can do it too. So
I think it's 12 hours.
Get your butt in the car and
that's
we're
like
gonna
12
go.
hours.
And then she was like,
for me to get from here to them, it's like 7.5.
We were looking at flights, and she was like, and then we were looking at, because they got these crazy disconnects. They got these crazy connected flights, and whatnot. I'm just like,
crazy connected flights. Chicago's a big airport. You should be able to fly directly from.
They will fly you to Atlanta and then bring you back up to Chicago.
Right, and that's the dumbest shit ever. And then they're going to charge me $2,000 for that first class ticket. I'm like, man, fuck that. No.
If you're looking for like, it's a little bit of a drive for you, but try Richmond or Roanoke down here in Virginia, because those are direct flights to Chicago O'Hare.
Oh, well, there you go.
You get a direct flight from Chicago. I mean, like that's like
you
a
can't
major
not
hub.
from. Well, if he was flying Dulles, I don't think you can. But I think if you're flying Reagan, you can. But who wants to fly to Reagan?
No, because we fly out of Reagan or BWI all the time, so we're going to be bound to get connecting flights. But I actually did not look into. I forgot all about Dulles.
Yeah, so, check Dulles. You might be able to get a straight flight from Dulles to O'Hare.
Yeah, but we made that decision the other day. I'm like, you sure? Because the last time we drove that long.
That's a long. I know. That's why I'm like, I'm surprised y'all gonna drive it.
We're gonna try.
Especially you. You're gonna be like, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna tell you now, bro.
Of course, we're gonna take turns, but it's because we did it the last time. But I told you that story about North Carolina, right? Because we was on the it was crazy, but we
so that drive
it can end up not liking each other at the end of the day.
It can be smooth sailing. But the thing that, and I know my family is watching, I love them. But I ain't long road trips with multiple
Yeah.
people in the car, bro.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Yeah.
All them bathroom
The-
breaks, and I'm
The
hungry.
bathroom breaks. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I told you I made it down there to y'all last year or earlier this year, 7.5 hours.
Dad,
7 hours.
so-and-so won't keep her feet to
Yeah.
herself.
7 hours. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, now they got iPads, so they kind of just be quiet and sit in the back. And I can
Yeah,
just read.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But Derek, it's just you and Sean, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
me and
Yeah.
Sean. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Joe, you acting like that can't be an issue either.
Look, look.
He
Look,
just told
some
you
people
by
are like,
the-
keep your hands to
by the end
yourself.
of their
Derek be like,
trip-
girl, touch me.
Yeah,
He just told you by the end of their last trip they didn't like each other. So
And it was comical, but also infuriating. I wouldn't say infuriating.
no,
She'll-
but I can see it being.
if you
agitating
if you hear her
what y'all
tell
was
it,
dealing with.
she'll tell it like it was the end of the world. But I'm just like, man, look,
It was funny, though.
it was all right. I'm just glad I got to sleep a little bit, you know. So yeah,
Yeah, we drove from here to Columbus, and it wasn't a bad drive. It was a long drive. It wasn't bad. But Courtney's
Columbus,
like,
Ohio.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
and
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, we drove to that. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, now
Mhm.
Fort Wayne is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
In comparison, because it takes me 2 hours to get to Fort Wayne from my house.
Yeah.
So that's 2 hours back the other direction. So if I was driving from Derek's area, that's 10 hours. So he's at least 12 hours
Mhm.
yeah.
from Chicago. Whew.
Then I told her, I
Yeah.
said, okay, if we do this, we gotta leave early Thursday morning. She's like, yeah, we just head out the door at 8 o'clock. I said, we gotta head out the door at 8 o'clock. She's like, yeah, just 8 o'clock. I said, no, we have to head out the door by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all talking 8 a.m. Okay.
8
All right.
a.m. in the
So y'all
morning.
to get to
Yeah,
Chicago.
I
Well,
know.
you just
Yeah.
need
We
to
always have-
to
I
tell
said,
them
Sean.
7:30.
I said, Sean, don't mess with me. I'm telling you,
That's a fact.
8 a.m. door out. That's and in the car. There's
Yeah.
no, I forgot to pack this. I gotta wash this real quick. No, out the
That's-
door at 8 o'clock and in the car
Yeah.
and on the
Get
road.
yourself an
Not
air
hearing
horn. Get an air horn.
Love you, baby. I
Now
know
what's
she watched.
funny is it's gonna be Derek the one to make him late this time.
No, they're never
Oh, I
late when it
forgot my
comes to trip.
bag.
Yeah, as much as serious as them airports are about leaving on time, I'm always at the airport at least an hour and a half early. I'm not playing with people,
Smart.
you know.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm telling y'all, I got stories for days for y'all. You know, so,
That's
yeah,
smart. That's smart.
yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and get into my week so we can go ahead and get into the topic. So this past weekend, specifically, I went to Niagara Falls last summer trip for the family because the kids started school this week. So we wanted to do one last thing. We were supposed to go to Cedar Point. The Cedar Point flooded like the week prior and the beaches was all jacked up and we were going to stay at the hotel right off the beach. I mean, just didn't want to deal with it. Some of the rides are still kind of shut down, so it wasn't worth it. So we just pivoted. We got the hotel at Niagara Falls, right off the falls, for the same price we would have for one night at Cedar Point. So that worked out. So we got 2 nights at Niagara Falls. We drove up there, drove through Canada, which is closer to my home. For those who don't know, I live in like right outside of Detroit. So the Canadian border is like a hop, skip, and a jump. It's like 10 miles from my house. And then we drove through Canada to get there. So once I hit that bridge, I know I'm home. So that was cool to see. But we did that, hung out. But like the highlight of the weekend outside of hanging out with the family, which is cool, was being able to take this picture. So my daughter, when we first took her, we were like 2 broke kids.
Yeah, I
This is
saw
about
that.
10
That
years
was
ago.
so cool.
And we were like, again, 2 broke kids. My kid was like maybe a year and a half roughly, just still kind of walking still. So it was kind of cool to get that picture again because we got her walking through that gravel area in that park, and then we got it again as a 11-year-old. So it was cool to see. It was good.
Great
Good
picture.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yep.
That's
So
cool.
that's what it's all about. It's creating memories, creating lasting moments with your family. We got there Friday night about 8 o'clock. And then we went down to the falls directly at night. They have a light show, and then we saw the fireworks, which was cool to see because we had, even when we were there 10 years ago, she was a baby almost still. So it wasn't like keeping her out all night was never an option. You know, she was cranky, want to go home, she want to lay down. So it was cool. So that was fun. And then we got back and then, started with work, man. But it's pretty much it for me. pretty much it for me. So yes, you do need a passport, or if you have an enhanced driver's license, they'll take that. I no longer have an enhanced driver's license, so I just take my passport. For adults, they don't even take birth certificates no more. You have to have a passport. It has to be a federal ID. For your kids, though, you can take their birth certificates and be fine.
Okay. What's an enhanced driver's license?
So like the real ID?
No, so any border state, so Florida, Texas, Michigan, or anybody that kind of borders any of the borders outside of the country, you can apply for a enhanced driver's license. So you take your birth certificate down to the DMV when you go to renew your license, ask for an enhanced. It's like $15 more, and then you don't need your passport to cross land borders. If you're flying, it doesn't work. You still have to have a passport, but like you could use it to go. You don't need a passport to go to Hawaii. You can use it to still go there too.
Hawaii is part of the states.
Yeah,
Hawaii's a passport technically for state anyway.
Well, but I'm saying so if you know, because we needed our passports to go to Hawaii and Puerto Rico, even though it's a part of the states. With that new law, you still need a real ID.
Okay, so for us, it's the real ID stuff. Yeah,
it's the real ID.
Yeah. So if you had I guess what I'm saying is if you had an enhanced driver's license, you could go without needing a passport. So you would be good to go. Okay. Just like you can travel through Mexico with an enhanced driver's license, but you have to have a passport for any air travel. If that makes sense.
Yep.
But that's it, man. So Derek, you want to tell us about our new promotion in the Realm? We got some merch to talk about.
Oh yeah. Merch. Look, I was still trying to get slides. I was going to create slides, but no time for that. Let's go.
I got them.
Let me share my tab. Scroll down. You see it?
Yep, I got you. Here we go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Realm of Collectors have merch.
Merch.
We got merch for days, y'all. You know, you asked for it, you demanded it, and we have given it to you. We got shirts, and pretty soon we're gonna have other things too. But right now, we got shirts, hats, hoodies. We got everything.
Onesies.
Check out go to realmofcollectors.com, go to the shop section and click on sweet merch, and it'll bring you directly here to all the listed merch items that you see here. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go through a couple of them. We got t-shirts, we got premium t-shirts, cotton t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got V-necks for the ladies, we got women cut classic tees as well. And we got some special items here. We got stuff for the babies too. We got baby rock onesies, and this is one I'm particularly proud of, because when I called him, I was like, "Hey man, is it cool that we do this, man?" You know, because I know you're gonna get a real kick out of it, but you know, you're gonna like it. We got the Eric B sleeveless collection.
Yes, sir, ski. Yes, sir, ski.
It even says it. I love that.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. I'm ordering one of each.
Oh, we're ordering an extra medium.
I want to highlight this. I want to highlight this description real quick. It says,
fantastic.
Want to be a tank top titan like Eric B? Get your Rock Faction Faction tank top while supplies last.
Yes, sir, ski. I'm getting one of these in the bucket hat to go with it.
And we not only have the Rock Faction one, we have the I have friends everywhere.
I had to have one of those. Had to have one of those as well. Grabbing that as well.
Yes, and we got them from small to 2XL. They didn't have the Eric B size right here, so I cut it out. I couldn't get that in. So
an XL will work.
The medium.
Yeah. Look, we even got extra small. We got extra small for Will. So yeah.
Wow.
Scrawny arms
from the top rope.
So yeah,
sideways, you miss him.
Particularly proud of this particular one right here. This is actually a brand new hoodie, and this is a premium pullover hoodie, and has the Realm of Collectors logo on the front, and it has the large logo in the back. All the way up to 2XL. Unfortunately, they only have it up to 2XL. We did petition them for larger sizes in case they were needed, but the largest size you can get in this one is the 2XL, unfortunately. So
yep, I got the perfect shoes for that one too already.
Yeah, and then and also remember when you're getting your shirts and your hoodies, remember we have a variety of colors in them as well. So check out the different colors, get the color that you want. If you don't see the color you want, let me know and I'll see if it's available and we'll add that on too. But we can only add up to 5 for some of them. Some of them we can add more, but it depends on the actual item. Okay. The V-necks for the ladies. I know the ladies, y'all be asking for the V-necks for all time for a long time now, Sean. And we got your V-necks now. And again, different colors, different sizes for you all. So yeah.
Hey, don't sell for just the ladies. If you haven't seen Wolfie in a V-neck, you're really missing something.
Hey, you got him. Hey, look.
I was waiting for someone to just. I knew it was going to be you. I knew it.
Vin Diesel style for the family.
Yeah. If you missed out on the Rock Box, we got the Realm Nation shirt as well. That is up and ready to go. This particular one I'm particularly proud of as well. We have the Chris Pinkerton If You're Nasty rock bucket hat.
I like it.
I like that. Yeah. I might get one of those.
That's hard.
Realm faction on the front, Realm logo on the back, and we got these also in your different colors too.
Nice.
So yeah, figure out which and look at your outfits. Get the right hat.
Is that reflective white or just white?
That's white.
That would be crazy if that thing was reflective. You can run them in the night.
I was looking for an aluminum.
Yeah,
it does look like it has a shine on it though, but
like a little mace action.
Yeah, particularly this blue looks like it's got a little shine to it too. But the black actually looks leather.
Right? I can see that like Run DMC. LPJ.
Now this is the description that Chris wrote up. First of all, shout out to Chris because I asked. I was like, dude, they got bucket hats, man. I know you wear bucket hats almost all the time, so let's create one for you. And then I said, I need you to do the description. So this is what he wrote: inspired by Pinkerton himself, who, let's be honest, doesn't have to worry about bad hair days. This lightweight bucket hat features a classic 360 degree brim that's perfect for sun protection and for those moments when your hair just isn't cooperating or hasn't in years. Whether you're bald by choice, genetics, or just hiding your lack of hygiene, this hat's got you covered. Literally. Finished with the iconic Realm faction logo, so at least one part of your look is intentional.
Fair enough. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
dope. check out realmcollectors.com, go to shop, and then check out all the sweet merch that we got for you. Even this Realm zip up hoodie as well, and then the coffee mug, long shirts. A special going on right now, right, Derek? Yes. Also, for your total purchase, put in code ROCKWEAR10. That's ROCWEAR 10, all one word, for 10% off of your total order.
All caps, or does it matter?
That doesn't matter. It'll put all caps in it anyway when you're typing it in. But if it puts in lower caps, it still recognizes Rockware 10. Okay. 10% off of your total order. So when you get all 5 of your orders in, that's 10% off of each total order.
That's dope. Can't beat it.
All right.
Love it.
Beat it. Brinks already got his yellow hat because of mustard, and then he also got his mug in today's coffee mug.
So we had a regular hat in here too, but that one they ran out of stock on, so they told us to wait till later. So the beanie is coming back. That one actually sold out when we showed it last night. Sold a lot of them last night. So so the beanie will be back. So as soon as they're back and available, we will put them back in the shop. Okay.
Nice.
Love to hear.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
And we
That's what's up,
redesigned the logo for the beanie because the white is cool, but the black actually showed the faction logo better. So
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I'll make sure I take a look at that as well when it comes in stock. All right, guys. Well, we got to pay some bills first before we get into the main topic. So let's run that bumper. This episode of Do You Even Transform, Bro is brought to you by Nick the Toy Guy. Head on over to nickthetoyguy.com for all of your masterpiece third-party and action figure needs. Be sure to use our promo code DYETB10 for 10% off your entire order, and combine that with promo code free ship to get free shipping for rates under $10. I repeat, don't forget to use our promo code DYETB10 for 10% off your entire combined order, and combine that with free ship so you can get free shipping on rates under $10. All right. Well, Wolfie, I think I'll let you promo this because this was kind of your think tank, and it was a great idea. So I'll let you take it away.
So I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just do a nice big deep dive into third party, and seeing as how you guys are the Transformers show, I wanted to make sure I wasn't stepping on anybody's toes, make sure you weren't going to do that. So I messaged Derek and he said, we should, team up and, make it a spectacle, if you will, a giant crossover event. And it works for me. I mean, there's a lot of third party companies to talk about. I think we're going to get a lot of 2 days out of this. I'm excited to talk about it. And
yes, sir.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when the subject matter came up, I was like, oh man, that's a perfect topic. I'm glad he asked. And you wouldn't have been stepping on our toes, man. We would have probably piggybacked off of you guys, but I'm glad you included us.
I'm glad it turned out this way.
Yeah, it'd be glad to deep dive something like this, man. So without further ado, Scott, you got your slides ready?
Oh, I believe so.
Go ahead and get those up, man.
Here we go.
So we're going to talk about and deep dive the history of third party since its inception, where it came from, our experiences with it, and actually ultimately it's I would say its impact on us as collectors in the collector community, in the collector space, man. So while he's getting that pulled up, let's ask around what everybody's first third party figure was, if they can remember it. Wolfie, let's start with you.
I think it was Bad Cube. What was it called? The Brawn. Road to the Brawn was called. That was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cubex.
Oh,
Cubex.
Bad Cube. Brawny.
Brawny. That's it. Yeah, mine was Brawny.
Okay, so it was still Bad Cube at the time. Yeah. I think what Cubex was Huffer.
Yeah, that's when they were Cube.
Yeah, right.
And morphed into Bad Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first.
Nice. Joe, you remember what yours was?
Fans Toy Stomp.
Oh, smokes! You went big.
Dinobot. Okay.
Dinobots what got me into third party. Dinobots what got me into Legends.
Dang, that's crazy. Derek, you remember?
I believe it was the KFC Blaster at the time.
Okay.
Man, no, it had to be. I've been thinking about it. I was like, yo, I had a.
No, that KFC Blaster came out way after you've been in.
Yeah. That's what I said. It had to be something older.
Like you.
Oh,
hey. He climbing tonight. Dang, Joe.
We're guests here, Joe.
You're not exempt from the cornfield, sir.
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't have buttons, but
I'm sorry for him.
Joe does. Like Eric, if you will. Anyway, but yeah, I got to think about that one because I do remember my first Fans Toys figure, and that was freaking Slag. It was the Scoria. It was the Fans Toys Scoria, because I had bought that from TCP when he had the sample out. We was just talking, and it was just like, I was like, I said, you gonna need that after the show? He said, nah, I gotta take this with me. And then, I was like, all right. And then at the end of Sunday, he was like, you really want it? I was like, yeah, I do. And so he sold it to me. He didn't have the box and everything for it, but he sold it to me at a really good price. And I was just like, yeah, I appreciate that. And I played with that mug for like 2 weeks straight, man. It was just like, yo, that was the back in the days when I was actually transforming my figures. Now my fingers don't work as good. So, but anyway.
Well, I feel like with the older Fans Toy stuff, you could flip flop them back and forth a little bit better, or not newer stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can. I just feel like it was less complicated, or maybe it was the figure that it was. You know what I mean?
It was the figure that it was. It was. I felt like it was more durable. Now you got to worry about breaking stuff. Sometimes.
Well, their Dinobots were very durable.
Yeah.
They had less paint. They were mostly plastic and chrome. And so they were easier to kind of manipulate without having to worry about scratches and scuffs and stuff like that.
Truly.
With plastic.
Truly.
Yeah. Scott, you remember yours?
So first third party was the City Commander for the classics Magnus, but the first third party transforming figure would be Fans Project Defender.
Oh, that was their Springer, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Yes, I do remember. I always wanted it, and I finally got it. And I was supposed to go to a con today. I was late getting to the con, waiting on that thing to come in the mail. Like, I was so excited about it. It was so dope. That thing was a hunk of metal too.
It was a hunk of something. But the funny thing is, for a long time, I actually thought that was the first third party fully transforming figure. And
Really?
And when we dove into this, I found out I was wrong.
Yep. I mean, I think for me, it wasn't a figure. It was actually the trailer for Fans Project.
That's
Fans
City
Toys.
Commander.
Not Fans Project. The Fans Toys trailer for MP01, because MP4 had not come out yet, which had actually combined the trailer. It was MP01, and I had the trailer for that. It came with roller, came with a sticker set, and I didn't even think that it was a third-party company because everything looked like the Masterpiece box. And I remember buying that, like, oh, this is perfect. And I had the alternators, and they went inside the trailer. It was perfect, man. So that was my first one. All right, well, let's go ahead and pull you up on the screen. So here we go. So what were we looking at here?
Well,
porn.
Bot porn.
Oh, jeez, what a start.
Yeah. And that's exactly right. This is technically, as far as I could go back, the first mass produced, and that's I use that term loosely because you kind of had to pre-order it, and it wasn't available like at stores per se. Like it's just an in-stock item. You had to pre-order it. They only made to the orders, but this is the first mass produced transforming third-party figure. ARC Car Fembot.
Who was the company?
So that's a good question.
Because I don't even remember this.
I don't remember
Rabid
that.
Squirrel was the company.
Holy
Nice.
smokes.
And they were
2005.
In 2005. That's right.
Huh.
And they did this at the behest of another company, and I can't remember who that company was. Started with an M though. I can't remember what it was. Moon something or other. But so our first third party transforming figure was indeed ARC Fembot.
Oh.
Where did you dig this up from? Like, I would never have guessed that.
So I literally started going back through as many records as I could find, and this was the first one on a number of sites that was named as kind of like the first bot out there.
Wow.
So Brian asked, was it Mech Idea?
No, it was not Mech Ideas.
Okay.
No, it's not Mech Ideas. It's a good question though.
I would have bet money that it was either Fans Toys Quake Wave or Fans Project that add-on kit for, what do you call that? That Bruticus set that Hasbro came out with a while back. I thought it would have been that. But holy smokes. I'd have never thought.
And that, so 2005 started off this whole thing, and that was the year. That was 1 year, 2 years after Masterpiece started. 1 year after alternators were imported into the U.S. This was like what, height of Energon, I believe, at the time.
Okay.
Yes, would have been.
So
you know, the odd part is that that's also the year that the Cybertronian War ended. The year 2005.
It is the year 2005.
Yes.
Future.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Wolf.
No, I was gonna say at first I thought that was like a KO of the Thrilling 30 RC, but then that didn't come out till 2015.
Yeah, that came out way.
Yeah, that's wow. That's incredible. Good find, Scott. I would never have guessed that.
Yeah. So this wasn't necessarily the second item per se, because the second item was Fans Toys trailer, right?
Okay.
And there was Just I Toys out there too, that was making
the world
effectively, which was kind of the, if you want to think about it, that's a little bit about the start of Legends, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so they had. They had a number of world's smallest. World's smallest Transformers were quite tiny. They were very tiny.
Yeah.
People were buying them to go with the original Metroplex in Fort Max.
Oh wow! Yeah.
And then this also brought me back because these guys did make an upgrade kit in 2008 for the MP5 Megatron.
I bought it.
That was like the scope and the stock and the barrel and stuff like that. So
yep. Because I bought MPO5 and I bought it off of eBay, and that was in the suggested buying right below. And I'm like, holy smokes! I never even knew they had a stock with that, and it shipped together. And I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah, and this what I'm showing right now actually came out a lot later than what I kind of originally thought, because this was a fans project. Piece, right?
Because the classics line came out in 2006, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So this would have been an upgrade kit for that.
So now you're seeing, fans project come on the scene in 2008, and that is, interestingly enough, and then another piece that I just kind of like, when I put the data in, it was kind of like, is that the Fans Toys trailer came out in 2006, but Quake Wave actually didn't come out until 2013.
Damn, that
was a big gap.
Yeah, huge, and that's not something I recall, right? Like, but it was.
Well, I don't think a lot of people connected the dots back in the day. Not a lot of people connected. This was Fans Toys making this trailer, and then they were making that, because I didn't even remember it was Fans Toys until after that. Yeah,
same.
Right.
Yeah. And then, so after City Commander, of course, Fans Project released the Defender.
Look at that, bro.
It was rough. Jeez. I mean, I got it, and I was kind of like, I'm a little disappointed because it was expensive.
Disappointed in that? It was
expensive.
It was like dang there. Well, for that time, it was like what, $150?
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, back then. Oh,
yeah. 3 times the amount of Masterpiece figures then.
Yeah, it was expensive, and so I was kind of like, I was expecting a little bit more, and it was just a rough. It was rough.
What was so rough about it?
It didn't have that, like, you expect. We expected a masterpiece experience, if you will. Like you were paying over $100 for this thing.
Cost,
yeah. And so I felt like it should be premium, and really what it came off as, in large degree, it came off like an Energon figure to me. Now it did have die-cast in it, and so that wasn't a lot of it. That was an exception, but just the way it came off, and as a whole, was just not.
Well, I will say for this one, man, I was actually quite pleased with it, because when it dropped, it was fully painted. That was the first figure that I had from a third-party company. It was fully painted. It wasn't all plastic bits. and it was heavy. And I was a huge fan of diecast, even still to this day I am. And it was a triple changer, so I'm like, man, like they knocked this thing out the park. It kind of felt like this is what Springer should have been in the Chug line way back in the day, the original release from Takara. Then this is kind of like their redo for it. So I kind of always had like a nostalgic feel to this thing. But it was a brick. If you hit somebody with it, you would have been convicted for attempted murder for sure.
Yeah, and that was Fans Toys' second release. Fans Project second release, followed very closely in the same year by Swindle and Blast Off, which interestingly is like technically the first foray into a combiner. Even though I don't know that they ever completely finished that. Like
they didn't. They were all add-on kits for Takara, so they were meant to be add-on kits. They just gave you better figures than what you had.
Yeah. And then so here's the old MP1 trailer. It's a little out of order here, but real
quick wave.
And this is what this is. It was 100%. And I never owned one.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes! That was my first third-party figure. Technically, the trailer was my first third-party piece, but this was my first third-party figure, and I still got mine too. Yeah. And they came out with two different versions, kind of like back to back. There was one that had clear translucent hands, and then there was one with like those are the purple hands. And then they came out with it after the fact. You got both sets of hands inside the box.
Right.
Yeah. I almost bought this, but and Takara put theirs out, so I changed my mind. But I did end up getting this later on down the line.
So what did you think? Did you like this better than the Takara, or did you still prefer the Takara?
Honestly, as time went on, I just started looking at this more. I'm like, this just looks better. It's just a big, beefy, imposing, intimidating bot. Like it looked evil. Like it just looks like a Decepticon should look. The car was all right, but
it's all plastic though.
Right.
And then it also, I mean, because it was trying to be G1 accurate as possible, it had the super skinny legs. And I actually think that this looks better with the thicker legs.
And the feet.
Yeah,
I have the Masterpiece
Takara
Shockwave. I have the Takara one, and I still have it. But when I got this one, I immediately took that one off the shelf. Because I was like, no, this Fans Toys one, that's the one. That's Shockwave.
It's a definitive piece. It was like he said, it was a groundbreaker. It was a game changer. For a lot of people, it was just like, holy smokes, this is what we're doing.
So you also had TFC Toys come on the scene in 2008 at the same time as Fans Project did, and they did it with their Battle Roller, which was literally like a transforming roller. Pretty rough.
Yeah,
first transforming roller.
Rough.
Look at them legs.
Yeah. But it is what it is, and they had a good run, TFC Toys. So.
Oh yeah, a phenomenal run. They probably had one of the more prolific runs in the game.
Yep, because they went straight from that into effectively a combiner set.
Combining third-party Devastator. It started the Devastator Wars.
Yeah,
is that the first?
That was the first.
It was the first like technical combiner. And I can't remember. I tried to figure out which one came out first. The Fans Project. The Insecticons or these guys, and I couldn't. It gets really hairy back before 2010 for sure, or actually 2011. And then Mastermind Creations comes on the scene.
Oh man, yes sir.
And that's 2010. Is that? Yeah, that's right. 2010.
I remember these and thinking, this is dumb. I had no connection to the.
This is Hearts of Steel.
Oh, I loved Hearts of Steel. Hearts of Steel was awesome. But it's.
You also put mayonnaise.
Glad you like
butter sandwiches.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not saying much, Scott.
Everyone's different.
It's not bad.
Listen, Joe, you from West Virginia, man. That also.
No, I am not. I am from,
Now,
I am from
mama.
Virginia
Oh, here we go.
Prime. I am from Virginia Prime, not West
All
Virginia.
right, same difference. You
Oh.
should have been from West Virginia. You eat mayonnaise on your peanut butter sandwich.
Well, I've tried it twice. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad.
Ugh. You tried it twice. If it's not great, why'd you try it a second time? Not wasting calories on that.
Yeah, they in fact
Calories in.
they sat in this pocket for 3 years.
Yes.
Of releasing and in fact, you know, like so they did the Shockwave, right? And then they did, which was the submarine,
Or steamboat.
and then they did the three Seekers.
Yeah, I remember those. And then Bumblebee came after the fact or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think that I picked him up because basically Six Shot was their first release in the reformatted line.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that comes in 2013.
God, this is a masterpiece Six Shot.
Yeah,
holy smokes!
But ended up, reformatted didn't end up being their masterpiece line. It ended up being their chug line.
Yeah, but nobody was the wiser. See, that's the thing about third party that we probably need to touch on a little bit here. So when third party dropped, there was no definitive masterpiece line. Like Takara had their masterpiece line, but even that scale was all over the place because Prime and Megatron were the only ones that were super tall. So then when it came out with MPO3, which was Starscream, he was tiny compared to them. So then other companies started coming out with stuff, and you was like, all right, well, this feels like G1 all over again. Everything was all over the place. So people were just adding stuff to their shelves to make anything look like it belonged together. I remember people coming out, like, remember the Generations line? And they had that Power Glide that was huge, fit.
Yeah, it was
Inferno.
It was a large one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still got it.
Yep. So you made like this hodgepodge of figures in a collection, and I would say third party kind of made Takara reset the scale a couple of different times.
Sure did.
When they started stuff.
Yeah.
And they were not just making third party masterpiece stuff, but they were also making stuff to fit into the chug lines. So for a long time, you didn't know what scale you were just getting stuff. You were just buying stuff because you were happy stuff was coming out.
Yeah. Well, not a lot of people remember this, but there was a time where in order to get a combiner, people were taking Armada Unicron torso, and like customizers were building combiners from that torso and and like other bots. There was some really amazing work done out there. I mean, there was some really cool stuff.
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
But if you go on to TFW into their customizing section and you go way back, like you will find them. And they were really neat back in the day. There was some very talented people out there.
Let me check that out.
But that's yeah, for sure. But that was actually how it all started. And then of course when TFC comes on the scene with their Devastator, I mean, that was pretty mind bending for a lot of folks. And we, to Eric's point, nobody knew what was coming, what was down the road. So we were just buying everything because we were happy we were getting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember TFC went on a run. They started the Devastator War because Make Toys came out with theirs. I think it was called Green Giant after. And then they started that war. And then TFC was like, all right, we'll hold our beer. And they came out with the aerial bots, and nobody competed with that.
Wow.
And then they started this is some years later, they had started the Protector bots. And they didn't finish them right away. Something happened with them, and then they eventually finished that set because there was a long span in between too.
So you have 2011 is when TFC started coming out with theirs, and that was the year that Make Toys did come onto the scene with their Power Glide and Sea Spray and their Tankor, their Armada Prime Tankor. And honestly, to this day, I still want to own the black version of that Tankor. It's very cool.
Yeah, was that Battle Tanker Armada. I thought that was G2 because it was
Okay,
like
let's. You might be
tank.
right. G2. Yeah. So this is
TFC Startle Bots.
That's right. TFC. This is what they started with, right?
Yep.
And then yeah, here's that. Yeah, this is G2.
So that was like
G2.
G2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had that trailer that became the armor. I remember that.
Yeah. And the black version of this one came with that like soft goods cape and the and the chains. It was very cool looking.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever seen soft goods on a plastic figure. It was pretty cool to see.
On a Transformer, that's interesting.
Yeah,
like you would never think to put soft goods on a Transformer, but here we are.
Yep.
It looked good though. It looked good.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at this matrix of what was available 2010 to 2012, it's just a hodgepodge of stuff. Yep. You got some Insecticons, right? I own those Insecticons. They were super
stylized.
Yeah,
but people had them on their shelves in their masterpiece set.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all you had.
Yeah. A Steel Core, which was basically just a kind of a repaint, remold of Defendor.
Right. Right.
You know, Broadside.
That was the blue one, right?
Same thing. Yep. Like Steel Core. Yep. Exactly right.
Headmaster or Power Master or something like that.
Yeah,
that broadside was dope. I had that broadside and loved it.
Yeah, WB003. And honestly, again, this is one of those things where I was pulling up the information and just grabbing anything that I could, and I'm like, I did not remember that they made a broadside way back in.
They sure did. They were the only company to make one at the time.
Yeah,
broadside. And
then of course, TFC Toys went straight from their Constructicons and released the first Superion piece, Firefly, in 2012. So there's just this hodgepodge of all kinds of different stuff. And then of course Maki Toys comes on, and then they come out with, and they start, and I just kind of was like, all right, here's everything came out in 2012 for them, including their Nova.
They dropped them quick.
Oh no, that's not.
But I want to say that they came out with like it was 2 per in the same year. It was like because they were dropping them, I think, in 2s.
They were in 2s, but they all came in the same year. So
that was
it was Bulldozer and Excavator, and then Dump Truck and Crane, and then Mixer and Front Loader were the last 2.
People love that Nova Prime. I see that to the other side, but people love that thing.
It's weird to think that once upon a time, Maki Toys used to do things other than Seekers.
I know, right? every color under the rainbow.
All you young kids who weren't there, we used to get variety.
yes, they were prolific too. I mean, they came
out they were.
I'm sure we'll get to it, but
one of the top companies back in the day. Yeah, it's just crazy to think about that.
They were the number 2 company for a long time.
Is this Grind Rod? Is that who this is?
Yes,
is this TFC Grind Rod or Toy World Grind Rod?
Toy World, that's who it was.
This is Toy World's first release.
Yes, because that
right?
Yeah.
Roll bar.
Yeah.
Roll bar? I thought Roll bar was like the orange one.
I thought Roll bar was the Jeep.
Either way,
don't matter.
I should also I don't think that I set this up. So folks, like just a general year, I got as much information as I could. We can certainly improve this matrix over time with other people's help, but the other piece about this that I didn't include was I tried to stay away from repaints because repaints gets really crazy.
Yeah,
that gets
so. You will occasionally see like, oh, I put Prowl and Smokescreen in, but I did avoid it if I could. Hoist and like those kinds of things, right? So just a little, disclaimer. All right,
it's really strange. Sorry to interrupt, Scott. It's really strange. Just some of these first releases. It's like they just like threw darts at a dartboard. Like, all right, we're gonna make Power Glide as our first release. Like, that's crazy.
Power Glide.
So this was
Night Morpher. What?
Yeah. So this was, think about third party back in the day where it was so new that these companies weren't trying to step on each other. Everybody was trying to make stuff to complement one another.
Yeah, and that's exactly what this is. You're right.
Yep. So it wasn't really so the smorgasbord we got was because these companies were trying to complement and not try to kill each other. Now everybody wants to be first to market, and if you're coming up with something, I'm gonna come up with something too, because it's the name of the game now. But yeah, I remember these things from X-Transbots, and they were MP scale. They were,
and this was X-Transbot's first foray into
Frankenstacks.
And interestingly enough, I believe if I go back through, right now this is only anecdotal. I cannot guarantee it, but I spent a lot of time in this spreadsheet the last couple of days.
That's all good, man.
And I think that Huffer is actually the character that started the most third-party companies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you about this set right here.
Really?
Uh-oh. I can see that.
This set does not hold up.
No.
Oh, I know.
It did not hold up at all. I literally have the exclusives from TFCon when they first had these, and they had these exclusives at TFCon for like 3 straight years. No bullshit.
They couldn't sell them.
They didn't sell. They were selling them at all 3 years at the time. And I finally went and bought them. I took one out the box, and it was literally falling apart. I have 2 of them still. I sold 2 of them. I had 4 of them all together. Sold 2 of them, and I still got the other 2. When I open the box now, they are extremely brittle.
Yeah.
When I tell you, if I look at them the wrong way, it's getting a crack somewhere.
So think Ali 1.0. That was these.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was these.
I gotta tell you though,
it wouldn't last.
I got this week, and let me tell you something. I am not freaking impressed.
Oh, you
for real?
They have not.
We'll get in. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're at a kind of a crossroads here. We can go one of 2 directions.
Well, let's hold on. It looked like Wolfie's trying to say.
No,
something.
I was just gonna say, regardless of QC, I mean, QC aside, these do look good.
They do.
Like, I mean, I like these. It's good interpretation.
And they were different. So, like, look at them because they
Mm-hmm.
didn't. Even though the legs is probably the same, the torsos are the same.
Mm-hmm.
The top part definitely transformed different. Look at the back end of that thing. So that was good. Good on them for making them different.
Just was shitty.
Yep.
And they haven't really strayed from that.
And they've gotten better. No,
they have. They have. Everybody likes their Constructicons. They're killing it.
This came out right in the middle of their Constructicons, man.
They did. I don't have that yet, but I've heard great things about it. I'm waiting on mine. It should be here this week.
Yeah, we'll see what you say.
We'll see.
And so we're kind of at a crossroads. We can go one of 2 directions. We can either go right with the spreadsheet and follow some of the companies we've already talked about through to recent, or the other companies for our second show, or we can continue to go down on all these first couple of years of releases from every company, and then the second show come back to the later releases. Which way?
So let's do this. In my opinion, I think we should probably go through some of the photos we got from yesteryear, like the older ones, and then we'll catch up with the rest of the spreadsheet on Friday. All right. Makes sense. All right. So let's see what we got photo wise. What you got back there? Oh, I see that big piece back there. That was a game changer.
Yes, it was.
Planet X.
That small ass head.
Yeah.
I never owned this thing. It was ugly as sin to me.
But I actually still want it.
But it was always meant to be. It wasn't meant to be like G1 style. That was meant to be. Was it Armada? Not Armada.
FOC.
Fall of Cybertron.
Fall of Cybertron. Yeah. But this is I'm sorry. No, this is War for Cybertron.
War for Cybertron. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. WOC. But that the games effectively. This was the game Omega.
Yeah.
And I got it. It just, to me, I'm like, those little tiny legs and those big hands. Like, no, man.
It was like he left right off the screen for the game, though, bro.
Jet, like a battleship or jet or something like that. Yeah.
It was like a train, right?
It was a spaceship. Yeah. It was a spaceship because he flew around chasing Megatron throughout the game, and then they finally caught up to him and transformed into robot mode. So
yeah.
Oh, that was fun times, man. That game.
It was. Yeah. Man. It actually still is,
to this day the best Transformers game.
Oh, can we highlight Brink's comment on the second one?
Choice between this one. You pick stuff and this.
No, the previous picture.
No, this is one. Is the one? Yeah. I love this because that is exactly the issue with that reviewer. Is that he loves everything, and that's what drove me to Bobby.
Oh, he gushed over that Ollie 1.0, and that thing was
It was
unquestionably
trash.
shit. Like
I remember
objectively, I say this.
Yes, quick sidebar. No, so I was working for an engineering firm at the time, and they used to send me out, much like Wolfie gets sent out. I used to have to do photo labs at Walmart, run the networking and all that. And I remember getting this, and I got it shipped to that hotel because I was going to be there that week. Talking about pissed off, I took that thing out the box and the wheel broke. I was like, "Oh, come on." What is this? And then I think I bought it from Agabus. I reached out to Agabus, and they was like, yeah, just ship it back and we'll get you another one. And they shipped me a brand new figure, man. I was like, man, that's cool. That was cool of them. But that thing was trash.
Yeah, this was their first foray. Planet X. This is the first time we ever saw them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
And
I never owned
they stayed
any
in a
Planet X
pocket.
stuff.
They stayed in a pocket that was extremely good. I bought everything else that they made.
They found a
loved
good niche.
it all.
Yeah.
But just
They
this was
found their own lane and they stayed with it, man.
And nobody else played in that lane. Nobody else played in that lane. They stayed where they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else you got back there? Oh, the first KFC tapes, huh?
No, that's not KFC, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's KFC.
So yeah, let's
Ram horn.
drop
That's
down
not the
a little
one I
bit
got.
here. KFC Rhino Horn.
Yep, that was the first one because they came out with Steel Jaw later.
And this was 2013. So this was the same year that that Fans Toys released their Quake Wave.
Yep.
Not a bad looking tape. I don't know what the quality was like on that, but
No,
wasn't terrible.
that's not the. Okay, hold on. I'm about to take this out.
It wasn't terrible.
Okay.
Wasn't terrible at all. It actually was one of their better ones. That one and the their cassette Autobot cassette bots were fine. Eject and rewind. But the roller, the little scavenger thing was trash. The Dinobot thing was trash.
I mean, can we name a one of those little roller things for Soundwave that hasn't been trash?
The Fans Toys.
Dude, it's no better. It's just the same dumb little thing.
No, but the quality I'm
trash.
talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like the quality, like that thing. Remember, we were talking about how they stuff just fell apart. Like that was that bad.
What is Derek? Okay.
So that
this
is
KFC
I think
tape.
the first version.
Okay, so
I pulled the wrong one. I'm sorry.
This is the this is the one that I got. This is either the first version or the one they accidentally gave me. So look at this.
You got the failed prototype?
Yeah.
Right.
It was rough.
Yeah, that was
failed
trash.
sample.
It was rough.
That came in a 2-pack with something else.
This don't look nothing like the one that's in that picture.
No, it doesn't.
No, don't. The picture looks
better.
better.
I might have found the wrong picture.
Picture looks way better. It looks like the one that's getting ready to come out in October.
Yeah. No, that's definitely not MMC.
Yeah,
MMC
thanks for Retro Robot Radio. You're right.
That is their
this
second
not the
version.
first one.
Yep.
All right,
I had
get
the
out of
second
here.
version.
Unique toys.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Unique toys.
I loved the way this thing looked. It felt like the G1. I had the Feral Rex, and at the time I was a broke kid, young adult, and I wasn't gonna buy another set. But I bought the Feral Rex, and when I seen this, I was like, I should have waited because this looks super cool, super G1.
I don't know of anybody who still has these.
I don't think anybody has any of them.
Yeah, this. I didn't buy these. I bought the Feral Rex as well. Ended up selling it. I just, it wasn't
too small.
Yeah, too small, and the legs were just too
scale.
bulky. It just couldn't do much of anything but stand there. So, but
did you ever extend your legs? Like I extended my legs to make them a little taller. It still didn't really work.
Bro, look at me, man. Do I look like I extended my legs?
He wanted it on his height. It's like my buddy. It's my size.
Yeah, but I also, again, trip down memory lane here, did not remember that Unique Toys' first foray was effectively a combiner,
Yeah.
Predaking of all combiners, and the just thinking about where they've come from, where they were, and it's not the only company, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Sure King. That thing was a monster. I never had it.
Toy World?
That was Toy World. Yeah.
I remember this. Okay.
I
know.
I had it and sold it at NJCC. I'm kind of sad about that one though, because I actually did like that Dinobot set. But
for the individual bots, they were great. The combiner didn't look that great, but for the individual bots, they were fantastic.
Yeah, they were. They really were. They still are, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. That tipped off MMC and Unique Toys tipped off the Predaking war.
Was this the first would that be the first third party war, as it were?
No, it would have been the Make Toys and Giant with
okay.
with the TFC.
Make Toys.
Make Toys, Make. All the same.
Make it to Maka.
But yeah, it was definitely the Devastator War.
And we can blame Toy World for combinoing the Dino.
Yep.
Yes.
They were the first ones to do it. Yep.
It is an interesting idea. It is an interesting idea.
Yes.
Hasbro got the dumb idea to do it on their side. It was just like, oh, they doing it, won't we do it? No.
And to be fair though, also this was he's saying that this was G Creations. He's right. But I thought Toy World did one too.
Toy World did one too. I had it.
You are accurate in that this is G Creations.
Yes,
I have it right here. Sure King, 2014.
But I remember this like it was a beefy boy. It would look heavy. I never owned it, but I did get to mess with it, and they look great for even a chug scale. If you wanted chug Dinobots, these were your set.
Yeah, I agree.
See, I gotta keep on my spreadsheet here so I properly name them. Somebody said Toy World, and I just went with it. All right. So we got Shura King here, and then who remembers this catastrophe?
Oh my god!
I can smell the shit from here.
Yep, it was not good.
I mean, first of all, this guy came out like this is 2014, right?
Yeah,
is when this actually released. But the key is that this thing was announced like back in like
09.
09. Yeah.
It took a while to come out, did it?
And the dude, and the dude was like, constantly like giving people updates and everything, and all this bull
which was
crap.
good at the time because he had to make it himself. Like it was a long ordeal for him.
It was a labor of love, but it was.
They were Fans Toys before Fans Toys was Fans Toys.
No, because this is his only release.
Yeah, this was his only.
No, this was supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah.
My understanding is this was supposed to be a Fans Toys product, and this guy ended up leaving Fans Toys, and this was his only design.
He made his own thing.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
He made his own thing, but the feet were terrible. So I bought this from Big Bad Toy Store. The feet were so bad that it broke when I transformed it because the foot got stuck and it just kind of cracked in half, and they sent it back and sent me a new one. It was trash.
You know what's interesting about this though?
What's that?
As big a piece of shit as this is, this used to go for like $300 on eBay because there was nothing else.
Yep. It was the only
I mean, look at the bullshit we used to settle for, man. That's crazy.
Well, and I mean, let's see. Let's come back up here to enjoy the work that I did on some of this stuff. We had to wait until 2017, so effectively 4 years later before Fans Toys released their Jetfire.
Yep.
So you're right. It was the only thing on the scene for a very long time.
Yeah, it wasn't it a Chronos Toys too?
That
came out after, or was this Chronos?
No, this is Chronos. This is DACA
Yeah.
Toys Chronos. Chronos was the name of the character.
Piece of shit.
It was bull crap, bro.
Yeah. I had to throw this thing in there because it was just like there was so much around this thing. It was crazy. All right, and then
that cube that was Cubic.
Cube.
Now that was Cubics. So I know it because of the feet and that chest.
Oh yeah.
So people's issue with that when it first dropped was that when you transformed it, the chest paint all rubbed off.
Yeah.
So it looked battle
Oh.
damaged on, like, you see where you see that light blue, and on the legs it would just rub off. That
I
thing.
think this is the second version.
Is it the second version?
Yeah.
No, that's
It
the
looks like the first. Well, I tell you this, they weren't
regardless.
different. The first version had a better alt mode because it looked more tune accurate.
Can we highlight Brink's comment?
The second one was more tune.
You might be right. It's been a while since I've seen the first one.
Funny story with SCU and Kronos. The first person on that crew to get it put abort in their group chat, so the rest canceled their pre-orders. That's funny.
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
yeah.
All right, so he's saying this is the second one. Okay, so that is the second one. And Jay Jeter agreed with me. He said this was Chip McGee.
I remember.
That paint came right off, bro.
I think there were joint issues too. If I'm not
Did
mistaken.
we say something about
second version?
That's still X Transbot.
Yep, that's
right?
X Transbot's crank.
Yeah.
Because they came out with two different colors. One was bright yellow, and the other one was like a darker one,
Mhm.
darker orange. Oh, these pieces of shit.
Oh, that's Unique Toys right there, ain't it?
Nope.
That's Zeta, bro.
That's Zeta.
Remember,
That's
we
Zeta?
saw
This
these
is
in
his
the
first release.
in alt mode. So they never showed these in any other mode but alt mode at the con, because the bot mode sucked. They were terrible. Nobody bought these for bot mode. Everybody was buying this to combine it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
yeah,
These
that's
were
okay.
terrible.
That Huffer, that was Huff. That was the second one.
Yeah.
Because I remember
That's what we said.
so because you was helping me search for that mug that year. It was 27 when we first met. The second year, actually, you was helping me try to find one. Because I was still hunting down. I was still trying to be on the hunt for one, and then we found one at
PCP booth right behind us.
No. It was a booth near them.
Okay,
but it was somewhere. Someone else had it, and then you ended up. Yeah, our first toy hunt. So yeah.
So disclaimer to the chat. I probably spent a total of 16 hours on this spreadsheet for the last 3 days.
Yeah, we're gonna make some mistakes on these photos.
Yeah, the photos were literally thrown together into a slideshow at the last minute. So it there is a little bit of like discombobulation.
And Brink can be quiet. He's the fact checker. He know it.
You can send all your hate mail to EE over at RHP.
Look at all that Look at all that kibble, man.
Man,
Oh,
it was not good.
Why bother?
I never I never owned the original Zeta combiner, the Bruticus, because I didn't like the fact that they weren't going G1 for at least two of the limbs. And then I bought their first because they came out with the Superior right afterwards, and I bought the first limb off of that one. And because those wings pegged in, I was like, screw this, and I'm out.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
They may have made a perfectly stable combiner, and there was the first one to kind of be that way per se. I think Toy World came close, but still, I couldn't stand how they were constructing their bots, so I just never bought them.
These were not fun to transform either.
No.
I remember.
And I remember the swindle used to pop out of the leg socket.
Yep.
Because it was nothing to really lock it in when you would manipulate the knee. It wasn't good.
Retro Robot Radio. I actually know who you are. Yo, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Retro Robot Radio. I think I know who that is. Yeah, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, please.
So is that all for the pictures tonight, Scott?
All for the pictures tonight, yeah.
All right, man. So where do we stop? We ended at the year 2012, roughly.
Yeah, we got into a little bit of 2013, but not a lot.
Okay.
We hit Dive Bomb. We hit Rhino Horn with the wrong picture. Genesis. Hardbone, which, interestingly, like those Toy World, the initial headmasters,
yes,
were not bad.
Nope.
Like they were not bad.
For a lot of people, that was their MP Headmasters. I wish that Brainwave was still around. I would have bought it just to put on my shelf. Might be a little short, but it still fits. They have
Scott's nickname at the truck stops.
I mean, Make Toys came out with some a little bit later, and those were not as good in my opinion.
Yeah, but they didn't come out.
They were smaller. They were smaller.
No, that's Fans Project. That's Fans Project. You talking about the X-Ray Robin and all that stuff?
Oh, that's Fans Project. But Make Toys came out with a hardbone.
Yes, I love that thing though. That and the Chrome Dome and the Point Blank. Yeah, those things are good, man. I guess yours wasn't good.
What I'm sorry.
I just
Make Toys.
Yeah, I like Make Toys Headmasters. Those things are great.
Yeah. I got both of them and the Target Master.
Like some of the conversation I'm looking forward to getting into on it, not necessarily about any the specifics of the robots, which is also fun, but like look at this, look at Make Toy, right? They come out on 2011. They're making a couple robots a year. Then all of a sudden 2015 they just like and they get all of this. Right.
You got to remember they were playing in both lanes. So they were doing MP and they were doing Chug at the time. So they were able to kind of pivot.
Yeah, they had the remaster line. I don't know what their Chug line was called.
But they went in deep on their like own version of things, right? Because they came out with the Striker Magnus, the Despotron. They came up with that the Thunder Ebis. I love this, by the way. This is to me still my favorite Power Master Prime. But and then they came out with that Jetfire and the Black Jetfire, and it like got together with the Striker Magnus set, and like they did some stuff. Like they were out there trying to break through in the non G1 lane. And I think that is like largely what did him in from a financial standpoint, because after that you got this little blip in 2018 when they came out with the Seekers, and then it was just all downhill.
But that Jazz was the definitive Jazz,
right?
For a long time.
For a long time.
Oh, that Jazz was great. My favorite Jazz. It still is my favorite Jazz because, quite frankly, the Fans Toys one does not transform as nicely.
Oh, I love that Jazz. It looks the part.
And they came out with a repaint, like back in like 21, maybe 22, on that.
Target
Deluxe version.
One.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
So if anybody's looking, you can get that Brainstorm on eBay for like from Toy World for about $75. I don't remember how tall it was though, so that might be a problem. But you got options.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a ton to get into the spreadsheet. I mean, guys, like
you got
time. A lot going on.
That's
I miss those times. I miss those times, dude. Like I remember seeing Quadtron, Make Toys Quadtron on sale and TF source sales. It's always continuously going. I should get that, but I'm like,
I still have mine in the box. I have the gift set. Sean bought me the gift set of the Quadtron, and I broke Lightspeed, and it just broke. And then later they sold them because they sold them in the gift set at first. You can only get them in the gift set. Then they started selling them separately. And that's when I got the replacement one, and I still got it in the box because I got afraid that I was going to break it again, so I wouldn't touch it again. So, but I still have that set.
It might have changed since we just had Bingo and Fans Toys announce their Computrons, but 6 months ago, that thing was going for over $400 complete.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I sold mine off finally. I'm like, $400 for this little thing.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't. No, I won't sell. I wouldn't sell that one because Sean got me that as a birthday gift.
Oh yeah.
So that's one of them pieces that I'm never gonna sell. So I'm gonna have that one forever.
Yeah, I mean Jedi. It was honestly it was solid. I have to say, like the transformations were not necessarily super fun. but the thing stuck together and it stood. And back in the day when that thing came out, that was a lot to be said for a combiner.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was. And I also had the Warbotron one that, talking about, he mentioned Warbotron, Computron. Yeah, got that one too.
Yeah.
I also had the Bruticus. And I would love to sell that one. So,
Yeah, that was also groundbreaking when it dropped. That Bruticus.
Yeah, people were looking forward to that one. I remember that, anticipating every limb that came out. I remember.
Yeah, and they were like one of the first companies to do something where all the box art kind of lined up, and you can make one big giant photo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I miss Mikey Toys, dude. I miss them.
I do too. Hopefully they are coming back, man. Hopefully they come out with the rest of this Headmasters and we'll be all right.
I mean, they keep teasing that did we see prototype of something not too long ago?
2 years ago at TFCon Baltimore.
Oh, the Brainstorm.
Yeah, we saw it again.
Yeah,
something just
not 2 years ago, but
come back to us.
It was more than 2 years ago.
No, remember we saw the last one, the latest one when I came down to y'all crib. When I stayed with y'all, they sold the latest prototype on the shelf because Sam was doing the third party panel, and they was like, yeah, it's supposed to be redesigned. And we talked to whoever that is who co-hosts with him. We talked to him after Highbrow. Yeah, the Highbrow. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jay's right. They've been showing that off for at least 6 years.
Yeah.
Man. They need to get off these. They need to get off these seekers.
Come back to us, Mink, with Mage Tool, whatever. Please come back.
Oh, we'll get
throw the seeker mode away.
Give us Mage Toys is corporate now.
We're gonna get into Wei Zhang next show.
TF Source is like, you will make jets until we tell you to stop.
Yeah.
Okay?
Speaking of TF
you will
Source,
make jets until your fingers bleed.
I've got a gripe until the teats are sore.
I've got a gripe.
Right. You got a gripe. All right.
Yes. So as many of you know, I've been working on completing the Final Tech. And so I eBay picked up this Ravage from TF Source.
The Corvette one?
Yes, the Corvette. It's one of the last few items that I had to complete the line. And it was a very clean picture. Everything was fine.
Oh wow! Look at that! So
and the freaking thing is like on there. Like I can't. I'm gonna have to like really work at getting it off there without actually damaging the freaking window.
The bubble window. Yeah.
And it did not show on the stupid
the old
listing.
On the listing.
Right.
They probably had it. They probably had it edited out.
His thumb was over on the screen on his phone.
Oh yeah, I had to.
Like, look at this.
We got one for you. Here you go.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, this is a good time to go ahead and wrap it up. Great deep dive to start, man, and we'll be doing part 2 on Friday, man.
A lot of ground to cover.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't forget to check in with us Friday night, 9 p.m. right here on this very channel. We'll be guests on the RHP, so don't forget to head on over there 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. This coming Friday on the Realmhatten Collector YouTube channel. Want to give a big shout out to those we missed tonight. Gort, who's on assignment. EE, I think, is still on vacation, and Rusty, who was in somebody's woods doing who knows what.
He was in the chat earlier.
He was. His internet probably was working for 5 seconds.
Hope you don't hear banjos, buddy.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. And also want to give a shout out to him who's running a raffle on behalf of Kennedy's Village. Don't forget to go to buymeacoffee.com and search Rusty the Mechanic. $1 gets you an entry, and he's giving away a couple good prizes. Fans Toys Marg, I believe, Jezzy, the Bingo Toys Jezzy, and a couple other items. So, man, check in with him. And then we're doing a softball. Yeah, he's down there. His internet's still working. We're doing a softball game fundraiser on September 7th. So don't forget to check that out. If you can't make it, you can always donate. But we are looking for individual players and also teams to compete for our first annual softball tournament fundraiser, man, right here in Southfield, Michigan. So hit me up if you're local. We got people driving in from Ohio, people driving in from Chicago. So it should be a fun time. Good time. He said he has the MDLX Last Light Rodimus is also in that raffle. So go over there. $1 gets you one hit free. So play more than $1. You'll up your chances to win. But that's it for us, man. Let's go around StreamYard, get some shout outs from where you at, man, and we'll go ahead and turn off the lights in this piece. Let's start with our special guest, Joe. Where can they find you?
You can find me at RHP on Friday nights. Usually more often than not. You can find me on the Facebook. You can find me in the Realm group. That's more or less where I'm at.
All right, that's what's up. The Captain, Wolf. Where can they find you?
Shout out to this dude right here for starters, putting this together. Tireless good work, Scott. I mean, this is great.
Yes, sir.
Going to continue this on Friday. I can't wait. You can find me, Eric Von Wolfenstein, on all your social media needs, maybe coming to a town near you, and each and every Friday on the Realmhatten Project and or the ROC broadcasted hangouts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Derek.
All right, you can find me. How do I do this? You can find your boy Derek B on your Book of Faces. You can also find me on Instagram as Derek B. You can also find me here every other Tuesday as we transform your Tuesday. But do you even transform, bro? You can also catch me on Monday nights, Into the Realm, the best part of your Monday and mine.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
that's all.
Is he just reading from a script?
He is.
No, I'm
kidding.
not.
Hey, Retro Robot Radio, hit me up, man. I didn't realize you were that close. You and Shelby, hit me up, man. If you wanna, play.
Yeah, I told him.
Little My Rock member, future My Rock member.
Yeah, we'll see. Hold on. Slow your horses.
Gotta pay the fees.
We gotta get that check first. All right, Scott. What about you, man?
Here every other Tuesday. Shelf Gravy every other Wednesday. Occasionally on the RHP Hangouts, and Scott Marble on Facebook. That's it. That's all I social.
Yep, and then also now and then, man, on Bobby's Patreon.
Oh, that too.
It's been fun to do that with him.
That too.
Pretty cool.
Good last episode, by the way, you two. I was just listening to that the other day.
Yeah, that was fun times. It was that video was nuts. That was nuts. All right, and for me, man, you can find me, Eric B, in your Facebook groups. Eric Burgess on Facebook as well as in Instagram, Mr_EatUp82. You can find me, my wife, and our board putting in work for Kennedy's Village at Kennedy's Village on all your social media platforms. Kennedy'sVillage.org for more information about what we do and to sign up for that softball tournament. So check us out again September 7th between 1 and 6 right here in Southfield, Michigan. And then you can find me every other Wednesday, figure banging, every other Tuesday right here on this channel with these gentlemen. And then you can also find me on once a month, now and then, on Bobby's Patreon. I do a couple other things over there as well, so check it out. You'll hear my name and see me around there a few places.
Say my name.
I'm around there. And man, for that, man, we're out, man. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you this Friday. Don't forget, this Friday.
Can't wait.
Peace.
Hey, Derek.
Say it with me now.
Round.